Okay. I don't know what happened. Let me go to see if I could send you guys a message. It's just stuck. I'm not for sure what's going on. Um, I don't know. It's so weird. Why would it do that? Um, then I tried to do, yeah, I don't know what it's doing. So yeah, I mean, if you know people out there that's on that other live stream, it's stuck. I don't know what's going on. So I'm answering your frequently asked questions for the EIDL program. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why it did that. But if you were on the live stream from that other video, just come on over. Let me see if I could get people over. Yeah, I got two people. Anyway, so like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I am so sorry, you guys. I know you probably was like, she need to pay her internet bill. But yeah, so I'm answering your economic injury disaster loan questions. If you're just tuning in, we had a couple of questions that was coming through on that last stream. I'm just going to close that down. And so let me know what your question is. I have a video out. If your main concern is your credit, I do have a video out about credit. And I'm basically walking through the standard operating procedures and the credit section of that procedure manual. So SBA cannot deny you if you have child support payments that you're current on. Now, they can deny you. It's against the federal law if you are 60 days in delinquent payments, okay? So they can't deny you if you have bankruptcy, medical bills, if you have bad credit because of the disaster, any of those things, those problems that you may have, you want to get that, what is it? Get a good send in a response with that. Okay, so they are meeting this week in regards to the stimulus bill. So if you are wanting to know if you're going to get a grant or not, or if you're going to get a chance to apply for a grant, you may have a chance because there is a string, they have a lot of support for this bill that's probably going to be presented tomorrow or sometime this week. So you might have a chance if this bill passes. I need money. It's been past 3 days, still haven't gotten mine. Did you apply before July the 11th? Arn Lion, King Bo. Are you talking about did you apply for the grant or are you talking about for the stimulus bill or the stimulus check? Gotta let me know what you're talking about. Yeah, if you're saying that you are waiting for 3 days about the grant or the advance, you might not get it if you, or well, you couldn't, if you apply before July 11th, you have a chance, but after that, the funding is already allocated to those people who already applied. You know why my stream messed up is because I was trying to go on YouTube to see some of the questions that somebody had on here, or some of you had on here. Put your questions in the comment section. I am here to answer your economic injury disaster loan questions. And I got about 20 more minutes I could dedicate to you. Frequently asked questions. Some people always ask, do you need a business checking account? I would say no, not really. But they have denied people if your business or your business account doesn't match up with the name. So that you can't get denied because of that. So you might want to look in to make sure, you know, if you're self-employed, I don't think it will be a problem. But if you have like a LLC or S Corp and your business name doesn't match with your name, you might have a problem. Santa Clint, she just put, I had 12 inquiries I would like removed. 3 are from leasing companies for apartments I did not get, and 9 others are for credit card companies that pull my information twice each time I applied 2 months ago, but just showed up. I didn't get either card. My credit went from 740 to 612 in a matter of a week. I got referred to, okay. Santa Clint is, I think this is a spam email. It says they received it through July 20th. Are you saying they're dispersing the grants through the July the 20th? I'm unclear what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, they're going to disperse it as long as, you know, you apply for it before July the 13th. I don't see why would they keep it. Okay, so no, Iron Lion, the grant that I'm talking about is the EIDL, is for the business advance. That is not available anymore. Xavier Major, he says, mine says processing. How long does it take? It all depends. Some people get their stuff within 24 to 48 hours. My husband, his stuff was processed fast. I mean, I put him in on a Tuesday and he got his stuff on a Wednesday. It was so crazy. And literally, it wasn't that morning I put his stuff in. I put his stuff in afternoon on a Tuesday, and he happened to look at his email and said, "Oh, I got the loan portal." I was like, but usually for loans, it takes about 21 days. The grant shouldn't take long at all. The grant is like 3 days or 2 to 3 days working around or turnaround. Xavier, so you got approved for 30K and you got the loan portal. This is my understanding what you're saying. You received the loan portal, you confirmed everything, and you are still waiting for your loan. Is that correct? because I'm hearing it could take up to 7 to 14 days. If it's been more, I would say if it's been more than 14 days, you should be calling them and asking them what is up. Why haven't they processed your loan yet? And it might be because your maybe they're trying to push funds to you and something's wrong with your banking account. So you might want to check that to see if that's okay. And they will be able to tell you. They will be able to tell you, hey, we tried to send you these funds, but the bank rejected them. The second stimulus is, we're hoping to get it. Now that pandemic unemployment, they want to get you back to work. So pandemic unemployment may be about $200-300, maybe $400 at the most. You will be getting a second stimulus check. I know everyone agrees with that. So that's bipartisan. Republicans and senators agree about the stimulus check. So you will get the $1,200 stimulus check. Now, what's up in the air is how much money, what's the threshold? It might be 40 grand. That's the talk, but I can't see them stopping, going through all the paperwork to say, oh, you made more than 40 grand. We're not giving you that. I mean, 40 grand is not really a lot of money, really, especially if you got kids and stuff. So yeah, I got about 15 minutes left. If you have any more economic injury disaster loan questions, let me know. Let me just go back to my screen and see what's out here. I get the same questions over and over again about if I applied, if my business haven't been in operation prior to March, can I still apply? I mean, I wouldn't suggest, to applying for, if your business haven't been in operation, because you haven't been in operation to say, oh, I have an economic injury. Economic injury is to repair your losses. Okay, it's not to say, oh, I'm going to re-up. If you start a business, then you need to apply for a regular business loan. You need startup money, but it's not to buy commercial properties. It's just to place and make you whole again. That's all it is, So make you whole. You know how you go to or claim insurance on your house if something happens with your house, and they give you whatever the value of your house was. They're never going to give you the value. If you got a $300,000 house, they're not going to give you $500,000. Well, you can have a policy. There is policies out there. They'll give you 1 1/4 value of the house or something like that. But your economic injury disaster loan is only intended to make you whole. Okay, it's not intended to give you investment money. It's not for that, or buy a car. Sonia S., I just watched your reconsideration video and know what to do. What made you have to reconsider? Not sure of that. Okay, yeah. So I didn't put that in that video because I had a video before that. I was denied because of credit. And, right now I'm in the process of sending my information in. They contacted me from the SBA. So I'm in the process of submitting my 4605T form and some other form they want me to fill out. It's just a cost of goods sold form, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Ryan Jones, we was just speaking about that. You got denied for unsatisfactory credit history. You need to watch. There's 2 videos I want you guys to watch. Anything about credit history with the SBA. Watch this last video first. This is the SBA procedural credit procedure. Watch that video first, and then I have another video what I sent into the SBA for reconsideration. Let me get that video for you. That video, and actually in that video, if you look in the description section, I have a copy of the letters. It's just a template that you could use. You put your own information and, you know, fluff it up the way you want to. So I have a copy of the letter for the reconsideration. And then I have an Excel file of what I think, what my 2019 monies look like, and what I think this year monies will look like. Okay, my profit and cost of goods sold, and all my bills and stuff. So it has everything in that Excel file. So I'm going to link that in the video or the comment section. So this is what I sent in, and this is it has the templates and stuff. Okay, so passionate mom. Hi. This is another subject, but do you know any links to the startup business loan? You know, if you have pretty good credit, you get an SBA loan. SBA, they're still issuing out startup loans. As a matter of fact, when I started my business, I end up not taking a loan, but I was in the process. It's a lengthy process, but you know, hopefully you have good credit. I think you need like a 690, 700 to get a startup loan. You need pretty good credit to get a startup loan. If you guys want to, you know, maybe I could do a video about startup loans. I got another video out there about grants too. I've been searching so I could redo that video to give you some more current stuff that's out there. So yeah, startup loans, that's pretty, I mean, you can find them anywhere, but I know you have to have pretty good credit. There's another resource out there if you're a woman-owned business, minority-owned business. It's called Kiva. Kiva does a lot of crowdfunding. So you invite 100 people to invest in your business, and then you could put on their website to get other investors. It's called kiva.com. I'll put that in there. But it's mainly for women and minority business owners. Ryan Jones. I know my credit is hit from divorce, but my business is service. I do not sell merchandise, so it's pretty much all profit. I have no current loans or credit cards, but debt to income ratio is I'm pretty sure you're saying hi. So yeah, Ryan Jones, they should not, in that last video, did I link that last video? Yeah, and that, for actually the first video, I'm talking about in their standard operating procedures, they're not supposed to, they're supposed to take you into consideration because you had a divorce. You know, people credit gets messed up because of divorce and different obligations that you have to fulfill. The only thing that might get you completely denied if they say it's a federal law to loan it to you. That 60-day child support payment, if you're late 60 days, that's it, against the federal law. It's a federal rule that they can't loan you amount. And if you have uncharacteristic business, you know, gambling, that kind of stuff. And another thing that might, or that you're totally out with is if you have a criminal record that's fraudulent, like you're defrauding the bank, some type of money scheme. So that's the only thing they could not really flat up deny you. But divorces is in that standard operating procedure. They're supposed to take that in consideration. So you do have a chance. Yeah, me either. Ryan Jones says he doesn't understand how people can actually get high all day and twiddle their thumbs and get a $8,000 loan. You know, some of those people are probably going to be in trouble if they don't actually have a business or if they're not self-employed, because yeah, those people right now, SBA is under scrutiny because they dished out some money that they wasn't supposed to, because they didn't verify, you know, these businesses. Is there anything other pandemic loans other than the SBA loan that are helping businesses during the pandemic? This is from Lois. Lois, whatever state you live in, look under the economic development, business economic development. Everyone has one. And under your, normally it's under the city name, the county name, but it's your business economic development. And usually, so states during the pandemic, they have individual grants that they're giving out. If you're in Michigan, if you have 50 employees, less than 50 employees, they have a grant that's out there now. The deadline is, I think it's August the 15th that you can apply for this grant. And you get this grant up to 20K. But individual states have been issued some money because of the pandemic, but you need to seek out your economic development office in your area. And once you seek out their information, like mine was under Macomb County Economic Development. So whatever county you live in, whatever city you live in, if you live in a metropolitan area, it's probably under your city. But if you like in the suburbs, more likely it's under county. So look under your state in your county and look for economic development, business economic development. And I'm pretty sure they have some funding for you. If you get the EIDL loan, but no grant, what can you do? Call them and say, hey, where's my grant at? That's from Hardin. Hardin, if you apply before July the 11th, they need to give you a grant. You're entitled to the grant. And so, Lois, you live in Georgia. I'm pretty sure they have one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a business economic development office in your area. Just if you're in the suburbs, just whatever county you live in. If you're in Atlanta, just type in Atlanta. Usually the larger cities have their own office. And get on their mailing list, people. Go to your economic development website, get on their mailing list, because once you get on their email list, they'll send you all kinds of stuff, grants that's available for COVID-19. And they'll send you the link and what the requirements are. You guys need to follow me on Facebook too. It's under Chawanne Burns, or the Chawanne Burns. And on my Facebook page, I'm always, if I catch something like some type of grant out there, I usually put it on my Facebook page and share it with everybody. And it doesn't have to be Macomb County. It could be nationwide, you know. You're welcome, Hardin. So I got one more minute. You guys, I made it to 3,000 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah. While we were on live, I made it to 3,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you guys. I recognize this is some hard times. People get frustrated. You know, I'm in the same boat as you, you know, and I'm here for you. I'm here to give you the information, anything, any way I can help you. I'm not charging, you know, people email me on Facebook or Instagram. I don't charge, you know, because I figured, hey, if you trying to get some free money, you need money. So I'm not going to charge you to help you out or to give you some information that was free to me. Yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Roberta. And I am sending all my good to you. I will talk to you soon.